Okay, so we're going to do the bar warm up, and you can start with your feet slightly open if you prefer. I'm going to have mine together, parallel, squeezing the core, elevate, arm to fist, exhale, inhale. And it's like you're sandwiched between two panes of glass. We're nice and upright here. We're not pushing the pubic bone forward. Pelvis neutral, Demi Plie, down and up. So we're nice and tall here, so squeezing that core. There's no hunching of the shoulders forward. Then we're going to get ready to combine the two movements. One up, one down. Just slow to begin with. We call this a full range movement. Thinking about the posture, pulling in that core. Same movement, twice the speed. One up, one down. And as you breathe, it's like you're blowing out through a straw. Or you could do a sigh. Same movement, but circle the arm. Reach, circle, just to mobilize those shoulders. 4 to go. 3, 2, and second position, Tendu. Second position, close, again. Close together, so the feet close in first position. Tendu means to stretch, you're stretching and pointing the foot. Same again, but we're going to do a side bend. So the Tendu is slightly turned in on that outside leg. And close, again. Last time. Then we're going to take that Tendu to a Battement, nice and upright. Lift and close, again. Kick, it's a control kick. Battement means to beat or to kick. Same, but we're going to relevate inside leg. So the heel comes up and down. Together. Again, get ready to face the bar for relevés, both legs, and we lift. The feet are together here and turned out. Nice and tall. Let's have 8 more. 8, 7. Getting ready to turn back over onto the other side. 4 more. 3, 2, and we're going to flip round the other way. So we're just going to go up and down. So this time the heels are turned out, first position still. Get ready to do a Demi Plie. So we're just going to bend down. It's like you're holding a beach ball. There's a small bend in that elbow and the hand is slightly lower than the shoulder. The elbow's lifted. Get ready to do both movements together. So we rise up and down. So we're just preparing the body for the rest of the work in the main sections where you'll be performing the same sorts of movements but with more complex choreography. Twice the speed. Up, down. 1 up, 1 down. And as we propel ourselves up onto demi point, we're performing a relevé because all relevés start with a plie. Same movement, but circle the arm this time. Up, circle, reach. So we've got 4 more. Getting ready for second position with a Tendu. So we step wide, Tendu, close. So it's quite hard holding that Tendu because we're balancing on the inside leg. Again, now side bend on the Tendu. And close. That feels a bit more fluid, but just make sure that the outside leg is turned in. And close. And now we're going to do a Battement. Kick and close. Again, it's a control kick. Then we're going to do a relevé on your standing leg. Kick and close. It's quite easy to speed up here. Kick, because we're balancing. Last one. Now face the bar. If you can, you're going to jump. But if you've got any knee issues, you're going to elevate instead. Those of you jumping are going to elevate now. Then we're going to take it back to jumps, but second position. So jump or elevate if there's any knee issues. Then elevate or plie if you've got any knee issues. Jump in, jump out. Jump in, out. Or scoop the legs together. So rise up onto demi point. 4 more. I really like scooping. Whew. And last one. And relax there. Well done. Take the outside leg up. Pubic bone forward. Let's just get rid of a bit of that lactic acid before we carry on. And other side. And get ready for the main section. Okay, so you're going to do the more intermediate advanced bar main section, standing with your left side to the chair, or you can use a banister if you're lucky enough to have one, or a bar at home. And the first movement we're going to do is a side bend with a demi plie, heels together, down, arm up and over, deep breath in. Exhale, 2 more times, down. Then we're going to do the same movement, twice the speed, step out to second position. 4 more. Then we're going to combine close first. So plie, side bend, plie, close. Again. Together. And then on the side bend, we're going to do a retire. Plie, side bend, retire, plie, close. Again. On the retire, the big toe touches the inside of the standing leg. Close. Getting ready for retire, developpe, feet together. Retire, developpe, and close. Arm first, second, first bra bar. Again. If it's too complicated with the arm movement, you can just keep the arm just down with your hand on your hip. Now I'm going to do a fondue on the standing leg and close again. It's not a knee lift here, so the knee doesn't come forward, it's out to the side. And the developpe, the leg extends, and same again, and down. Reach, feet together. Lovely, getting ready for attitude front, feet together. Coming up slow. If you can, arm to fifth. So we're just doing a full range movement, making sure that that standing leg is strong. Hold the leg up and we pulse. Lovely, so you're going to feel that on the inner thigh, hopefully not too much on the hip. If it is, just lower the leg slightly. 8 more. And 7. You're going to really start to feel that burning on the standing leg. So we've got 4 more. 3. Getting ready to land that foot in second position. Hold it here. Bend, extend. Arm to first position. Nice and upright. So the pelvis is in neutral here. Getting ready to lift that front foot only. Here we go. Bend, lift, and down. Releve, attitude, foot down, heel down. Again, arm comes in and down. And now if you can, both heels come off. Up, lift, and down. If you want, you can just focus on the legs here, making sure you're not tucking the pelvis under or rounding the shoulders, and the head roughly stays at the same height. Let's have 8 more. Lovely. Nice and tall. Pelvis in neutral. Lovely. Last one. Ready for attitude, side. Bend, extend. Bend, extend. Making sure that the pelvis is nice and neutral. Arm comes down. So we go down, reach up. You're going to start feeling that on the standing leg, on the inner thigh of this leg. Extend the spine forward. Reach, turn out. So internal and external rotation. Get ready for a hamstring curl. Stay here. Bend, extend. So only leaning forward as much as you need to, where you're not arching the back too much. 4 more, making sure the knee doesn't move, so it's not a knee lift. Let's have 8 more of those. So we have 8, 7, squeezing that core, 6. So we've got 4 to go, 3. Getting ready for side leg abduction. Standing to your side, just making sure the shoulders relaxed. The further away from the chair you are, the harder you're going to work. So you can be more upright if you want to make it easier. Pull the rib in, top hip back, pubic bone forward, and we lift. Pulling that bottom rib away, squeezing that core. So we've got 8, 7. Get ready to circle that leg back. So we go back, back. Make sure you're not moving the whole body, because that tends to happen here. So pulling in that core, lovely. 4 more of those, then get ready to reverse the direction of those circles. Take it forward. If you have your hand on your hip, you should feel there's no movement in the hip. The leg is rotating in the hip socket. 8, 7. Get ready for an oyster on that leg. Almost done. Hold it there. Up and down. So as the leg lifts up, you're keeping the bottom rib pulled in. So it's not lifting up too much. If you want to make it easier, you can be a little bit more upright here. Now oblique abdominal curl up. Leg stays still, head is angled to the side, and you're drawing your rib to your hip. So you should really feel that here. If it's too much in the lower back, stand more upright. Let's have just 8 more of those. 8, 7. Making sure that your standing leg is just off lock, pulling up from the kneecap. 4 to go, nearly done. Ooh, and relax there. Cross that leg over and stretch over to the bar. Just feeling that stretch from the rib down towards the hip. Reaching over. Deep breath in to come up. And now we're going to stand over to the other side. So we're going to stretch that same leg for a mermaid stretch. So we're going to stretch the medial hamstring towards the inner part of the back of the leg and just the outside of the spine here. Over and up. We're going to fondue on the standing leg. Deep breath in to come up. Exhale, over and up. Again, nice and upright here. Pulling in that core. Stretch and up. Fondue. Exhale, over and up. Last time to fondue, nice and tall. Now turn the standing leg in, fondue, bend, extend. You're going to start to feel that on the back of the leg now, making sure the lower back is nice and upright here. And now hold the right leg still, extend the spine forward. And drop the head down if you can. And then slowly curling up. Ready to repeat the same sequence on the other side. Okay, so we're going to do the opposite side with your left side to the bar, your right side, sorry, to the bar. Heels together, first position with a turn out. And we're just going to do a little baby plie, side bend over. Full range movement, nice and slow. Exhale, 2 more times. Deep breath in and stretching the left side of the body. Same movement, twice the speed, second position. Second position, arm up and over. Lovely. So we're going to do the same, then we're going to close first. Reach, close first. Again, 2 more times. Getting ready to do that retire on the side bend. Here we go. Lift and close. And remember, the knee isn't coming forward at all, and the big toe is pointed. Feet together. Retire, développé, retire, close. Again. And the knee is pointing out, but the big toe is touching. And you can just have your hand on the hip if you prefer. Get ready to fondue, standing leg. And down. Lovely. 2 more times. Now we're going to do attitude front. So let's go 5th position, 1st position. Making sure the pelvis stays in neutral. Double time and lift. Raise the arm up above the head, collarbones wide. Think about that posture. Nice and tall. So we're going to stay here for 16 more. 8, 7. Lovely. 4 more. 3, 2. Get ready for an attitude side. Side. Big toe touches the floor. Nice and upright, so you're already using that supporting leg. And this knee isn't coming forward, it's turning out. Get ready to extend that spine. Turn in, turn out. Extend that leg back, push through that heel. Fondue on the standing leg. Get ready for a hamstring curl. Stay here. Heel up, heel down. Squeezing that buttock. So if the chair's quite low, you can be a bit more upright here. Pulling in that core, that's it. 8 more. I can really feel that now on that hamstring. If your knee is here, you're not going to feel it on the hamstring. Lovely. So we've got 4 more. Getting ready for those side leg abductions. And if you want to make it a little bit easier, I can show you more upright. Pulling in the ribs still, nice and tall with the posture. Outside leg is out to the side. The heel is turned out, pubic bone pushing forward, head angle to the side. Get ready to lift. 4, 3, 2, here we go. So it just looks like this. There's still quite a small range of movement even though you're upright, but we're going to make it harder. Rib away from the floor, circle it back. So you're going to feel that on that hamstring and the buttock and the side of the hip. Get ready to reverse the direction of the circle. Remember, less is more. Take it forward. Make sure you're not starting to sag down. So pulling in that rib, think about the posture, squeeze the core. 8, 7, keep it small. 4, 3, oyster, bend the knee, lift and lower. Head angles down. If you want to make it slightly easier, you can be more upright. Keep pushing that pubic bone forward. You're going to feel it in your oblique muscle here as well as the hip. Now we're going to do the oblique curl up, but you're not pushing the head up like this. You're drawing the rib to the hip, so it's like a sliding action. Your head stays at the same angle. Let's have just 8 more. 8, 7. Almost there. Keep pushing that pubic bone forward, pulling the rib away from the floor. Last 2. Ooh, and relax there. Cross that leg over. And a deep sigh, stretching all the way down from that rib down towards the lower back. Deep breath in. And now we need to stretch that hamstring on that leg. So I'm just going to show you from this angle. So you can just see what's happening with the back of the body. So the knee is pointing upright. Try not to stick the bottom out here. So you might need to turn your standing leg in slightly. Over. And up. Nice and tall. Fondue standing leg. Exhale, over. Last time, stretch. Feeling that stretch down the side of the body. Now turn that supporting leg in, fondue. So here, if you have a nice lengthened position in the lower back, you're going to find that you get a stronger stretch. But if it's too much behind the knee, make sure you bend the knee or you'll overstretch the tendons, and hold it here. And now we're going to come down for a couple of exercises using the chair. Okay, so this is the end of the advanced or intermediate advanced bar section, more challenging section. And we're just pushing the chair up against the wall just to stop the chair from moving around on this one, because it does have a tendency to do that otherwise. You can do it against the wall, but it's not as effective. Pulling in the core, pulling in that rib cage, Point of the elbow goes down and you're coming up. So we're going inhale down, exhale up. So we're just working on the tricep at the back of the arm and the shoulder. And what we don't want to happen is this or this. So if those are happening, it means you're not squeezing the core enough, or maybe you're not pulling in the rib. Same movement, twice the speed. One down, one up. You haven't got time to go as low towards the chair. Nice and controlled, shoulder down. Ooh, and relax with that one there. Let's just walk those legs out so we keep the heat in the body, and just stretch out that shoulder before we do the opposite side. So I'll just turn around so you can see what's happening in the back. And down. And up. If you want to make it harder, step away. Inhale down and exhale up. Same movement, twice the speed. So you're pulling in the rib, pubic bone pushing forward. And again, walking out those legs, bring the arm across. And if you're capable of doing a harder press up, we're going to bring the legs up onto the chair. Collarbones wide, pulling in the core. Lengthen the crown of the head, get ready to lower down. 4, 3, 2. Inhale down for a count of 2. Exhale, push up again. Now twice the speed. And you're just going to take those legs down. And we're just going to roll up, slow. And before we stretch out those calves, we're just going to do a full circle down. So we're going to go down, slowly up, and down again, a little bit quicker this time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. And back again. Just feeling the stretch in those hamstrings and the lower back. And slowly up. And facing the bar, we're just going to do a stretch for your upper middle back. And we're also going to do a stretch for those calves because we haven't stretched those yet. So we're going to have our body horizontal. So this is a bit of a low chair. So just have your body roughly horizontal. One hand on top of the other. And you're just going to twist round and back. Round. Making sure you're not twisting from the hip, but you're actually twisting from the thoracic spine in the upper back. And standing towards the chair. And just walking out those legs, just to stretch the back of the legs. And step one leg forward. Push that pubic bone forward. Other side. And you finish there.